Hi everyone. My dog is in the office today and she's a little bit annoyed that we're not doing much. But she's gonna be fine. We went for a walk. We did everything that a dog is supposed to do already. So we should be good. So, with that in mind, I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, Wednesday already. And with that in mind, we're going live. We're doing this again when we're doing Revenge Trader. Give a little bit of feedback, please. Revenge Trader. Why? Where? How do you know? Hello, everybody. Yeah, we're going live. We're going to look at the charts. We're going to look for possible trade entries, and we're hopefully gonna make good entries today, because yesterday was a little bit rough. It was a little bit hard to navigate. It wasn't hard to navigate the market yesterday. We knew where the draw is. We knew where the market is looking to go. We just failed to execute on it in a way. But we're gonna try to do it better. So we tried to put up a little bit of an audio for you guys, which we did try. We tried something else, because today we're making a deposit. You see this right here? Where is it? Oh no, it's gone now. No, it's not gone. You see this right here? Yeah, we're gonna make a deposit today. We're gonna make a deposit today so we can start trading and we can start running up the account, because I'm that tired of funded accounts. Yeah, it's nice to have a 50k balance. It's nice to have a $500,000 balance when you run up the accounts and everything. But I'm just that tired of running an account that has 3% in drawdown, which is way too little. Which is way not, I'd say, good enough for me, because I want speed. I want action. I want a little bit more than what we can get from those accounts. Right now, those accounts are just draining me mentally, and I'm not taking out enough from them in a way. So yeah, we're gonna make a deposit today. So hope you're gonna stick through it and to it, okay? Let's see. I like dollar index running. I'm starting with the charts today, okay? I like the dollar index pushing the chart higher towards this imbalance, towards 103,750, 103,700s at least. And I like the possibility of this order block holding in the price. These two down close candles is an order block that we want to see bounce away from, right? You could even consider this to be that order. Last down close candle before the real move to the upside up, right? I like this. And hello guys. Oh, welcome back everybody. Maybe not here, but I've seen you off stream trades. Yeah, yesterday was good though, wasn't it, man? Had some fun yesterday. So with the fact in mind that dollar is supposed to run higher, we're watching GU pushing lower, but we're in consolidation profile here, so we're not gonna touch it. GU hourly imbalance holds in the price. Yesterday's high taken away from the market. Yeah, this swing high is yesterday's high, just to show you around. Yeah. But I'm not certain of what we're looking to do here yet. So we're gonna dive straight into indices. to make our lives a little bit easier, to make it a little bit more colorful. I'm expecting higher prices still, so let's review what is the real expectation for the day, or the market opening up, and then towards the session itself that we're gonna trade. Okay, so let's start with a daily chart. Daily chart, nothing is changing. We're on the higher time frame. We're looking for lower prices. We're looking for 17.3 to be run through on Nasdaq, and we're looking for 5,020 to get tagged. Right? Will we? Can we? I don't know, but I don't really need to know that information because right now I'm not looking for it. Right now I'm looking for a retracement up, higher, upwards in a way. Where to? This order block right here and this imbalance here on ES. I want them to get filled. With that in mind, 1 hour chart. Yes, I won't have too much interest here. I have this on a 15 minutes chart. It's a little bit precise. So push to the upside to fill it fully. Very reasonable. Target 53.50. Note that on ES 53.50. And Q looks a lot better. Not only we have that imbalance that we're filling right now, we have an order block, and that daily order block is together with an hourly imbalance itself. Watch this. The market was falling. Bam! One move lower right away. Something we'd like jump a ship or something, you know, here. I like this. Order block next to it. So I'm expecting higher prices now. I am. Can we get it? I don't know. This new week opening gap right here on both sides of the markets. Previous day high is very, let's say, very visible, right? And I'm starting to make notes. I'm noting this 15 minutes fair value gap imbalance, right? We'll see if we go to work with it at all. 5 minutes chart. So far, everything looking bullish. Nothing bearish for me just yet. And put this into my notes right here. You should be looking at similar things that I am, right? Push to the outside as a possibility. Right now we're stuck a bit in a range. Buy side resting above here, sell side resting below there. We're just stuck in the range now, right? Range bound right here. This is the current range. So up until the point we leave it, I don't have much interest. My interest, where could it go though? Sell side resting below. See, equal lows. Not here, not so much, but equal lows down here. That's my interest. And let's go into 1 minute chart. Clean buy stops resting above here. Right? This was a higher high though. Too bad. Too bad. But I'm gonna put it to my notes anyhow. Huh? Buy side. And we have similar price action here on the S as well. Buy side. This is the range that we're working with. Up until the point we leave it. This range is what? Finally a normal range, you know, not hundreds of handles. Only 800 of handles. Which is good. And yeah, so with that in mind, we're gonna start working. And I wanna do something. I have a few topics that I've prepared. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy them. So let me Let's wait for the market to open up, right? The market opens in 2 minutes from now. Let's allow the market to open up, and then we're gonna do some talking, because I probably won't be interested in trading up until the point that we go to a get to a session start itself, which is 10 a.m. New York time, right? Up until that point, I'm not too keen on doing much. Yeah. And let's log into the trading account itself. Wrong password. Here we go. Let's do this. Ready to go. Copy trading engine on. Markets are opening in 30 seconds from now. So we're gonna do a little bit of waiting. We're gonna see the market opening up, and we're gonna do some ranting today. I have a lot that I want to talk about. So I hope you're gonna be able to enjoy it, okay? Bum bum bum. Bum bum. And markets are open. We have an SMT at the top. SMT at the top means that, you see how we dictated the range, right? This is the high of the range on NQ. This is the high of the range on ES. Where's my mouse? High of the range, right? NQ ran through it, which indicates a higher high here. ES fails to do it. Lower low. SMT pushed to the downside, now becomes reasonable, right? So we sit and wait. How high can we go? A lot higher than what we're trading at right now. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, okay? Why I'm crashing lower? So right away, I'm saying to myself and to you guys, I'm not interested in this up until the point that we get to the session start itself, because the markets are not talking to us. Yeah? We're gonna have to allow them to run, to do its work on their own, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah. But I came here to talk today. I came here to talk because of a few things. So first things first, we're Mantas. Hello there. Old friend. We haven't met in a while. Dude, we were supposed to meet up here in Vilnius, haven't we? I'm sorry about that. We didn't meet up, did we? Huh? I hope you're good, man. I hope you're it's fine. It's cool. I'm gonna visit you at some point. So hope you're good. I'm realizing something right now. There's people that know each other here. Oh, this is funny. There's people knowing each other here. Not only that I know people. There's people in this chat now that know each other, which is funny. Say hi to each other, you know? Stay friendly. Oh. We'll meet at some point, man. I'll be happy to do it. Very, very excited. So, but yeah, we're gonna allow the market to do some running without us. When we allow the market to run, up until the point that we come to the kill zone where we're gonna look for a high probability setup. I want to do some ranting, I want to do some talking, I want to go through a few things. And the reason why is because I really started to open up and to share my knowledge with you guys this week. And the goal is very simple. I want to kind of start that university going in terms of me teaching you how to read the price, right? And me teaching you how to read the price opens up a lot of doors, not only for me, but for you too, right? You being able to read the price, you can do whatever you want with it. You can go and trade, you can do and then analyze, you can do investments, a lot of things. Because algorithm is the only thing that runs the markets. And you realizing that fact while it's going through the university in Discord is going to open a lot of opportunities for you guys, right? So, a few things that I wanted to touch base on is that the university itself is going to be a weird place for a lot of you. Because a lot of you is going to find it confusing. A lot of you is going to find it frustrating because you will have no idea what is happening, what is going on, how to navigate it, and so on and so forth. But what I did before going live today is I asked some of the guys that are trading from our office right now even to kind of give me top 3 things that help them to understand how to read the market better, how to study the market in a way. So I can cover it during this live stream. We can maybe record this, right, and share it with you guys to make your life easier in throughout this journey itself, okay? And one of the main things that helped me and helps a lot of people, and I'm a very big proponent of it also, is journaling, right? The first thing first, if you come to the Discord and you watch the video and you watch the second video and you say to me or to yourself, can't understand shit, I don't know what is happening, but you haven't asked a single question beforehand, like, what are you doing, right? And not only you should be asking questions, first you should be journaling them. You should be putting them into one place. You should be putting them together so you could open up yourself to those epiphanies happening, to those aha moments happening for yourself, where the goal of going through the mentorship, going through the university, let's call it itself, is to collect as many questions as you can so you can answer them later on, right? I really wish you won't get into a situation where you're watching the 5th video of the playlist itself, you just go, oh, fuck, this is too confusing and I don't know what is happening, without trying to go deeper, without trying to understand it fully, without putting down your head and putting down the effort into this. Now, why am I saying this? Sounds weird, but I'm saying this because it's meant to be hard. It's meant to be hard because you have to realize the fact that nobody became a medic after a month of studies. A medic becomes a medic after 10 years of studies sometimes, right? Nobody became an accountant after 1 month of YouTube videos, right? Nobody jumped on a basketball field to play in Los Angeles Lakers after 2.5 years of hard work, you know? What I'm saying here is that it will require effort, and I'm not gonna try to make it easy on you. Why? Because if you're gonna make it easy on yourself, you're gonna try to find ways of making this a get quick rich scheme, which is not gonna work for you. I'm saying it out loud right away. I've seen way too many people that come to the industry thinking that I'm gonna buy a course, I'm gonna watch a few videos, and I'm gonna become a profitable trader. I'm gonna buy a house by the end of this year, which is 5 months from now. Bullshit. All you're gonna do with a thought process like this is you're gonna burn a lot of money and you're gonna waste a lot of time, and a year from then you're gonna call me again saying, Ignas, can you finally help me because I'm lost? And my question then is gonna be, so what did you do? And you're gonna say, I bought a few courses and I thought I'm gonna get rich quick. Literally. Maybe you're gonna agree with it, maybe you're gonna say it out loud, maybe you're just gonna keep it to yourself, right? But this ain't no get rich quick scheme, guys. Very, very honest with you. I'm putting it in a very simple sentence, let's say, right? So we have to start with that. And we have to start with that. And with that in mind, first thing to do is journal, journal, journal. Journal everything. I'm calling it a university because I would like you to treat it as a university. Some of them never been to university. Some of them, like me, never graduated at university. So who am I to say? But I'm doing this in front of you. And I did it the university way, the university approach, right? When I studied together with Michael, dude, like I would have layers of notebooks laying around my house, right? Just with notes on charts, on what Michael had to say, on what he was able to say, and so on and so forth. So first thing, again, I'm repeating myself, but first thing first, journal. Put down questions. Put down weird things that you don't possibly understand, because you won't understand a lot, right? And put it in one place so you can, at some point, put it together and figure out this puzzle, which is price action. Okay? Good journal. Second thing is one of the notes that I've noted already. That sounds, Thomas wrote it. Thomas is one of the guys sitting here in the office, right? He said, don't get fooled by anyone on YouTube showing you a Lambo. This ain't get rich quick scheme again, right? We're not doing this to get that fucking Lambo, even though we want one, right? If you want the Lambo, if that's your goal, I'm sorry for you. Let's begin there. But we're not doing this for it. We're doing it because we're gonna be able to get a skill set that you're never gonna get rid of, which is reading the price. Meaning that you can do whatever the heck you want in a year's time, and possibly more, not a year's, but 2 years time from now, right? So don't get fooled by people on YouTube that are, in my opinion at least, showing off a little bit. They're pushing things that are not real, that are not true. Too much, let's say, okay? But at the same time, Thomas says, make it simple. And what does he mean by that, and why I'm agreeing with it, and what do I mean by saying keep it simple is you got to be in a place where you read the market in this most simplistic way. Meaning, you shouldn't have any indicators on the chart itself, because indicators are not helping you. You shouldn't have any moving averages or any tools on the market itself. To be fair with you, all you should have is a few lines here and there. And the best thing what you could have is you could have just a clean sheet of paper that you work with, that you analyze day in, day out. Everything you see right here in front of you appeared in the last 20 minutes, because that's what I do. I sit down still to this day and do the analysis every single time I sit in front of the chart itself. Okay? Keep it simple. Make it simple for yourself. But you're gonna get there only if you believe in this hard work paying off at some point, and if you journal. You journaling, you asking questions, you putting it all this in terms of this puzzle together is gonna make it simple for yourself at some point, okay? Another thing to consider is, again, something that I very much relate to and agree with, is what Edgar has had to say. And the first thing that Edgar has said is watching the markets without pushing buy or sell button. He even said screen time, right? And we're gonna look to short this. Are we? Yeah, we are. So let me focus up on that. If we invert it, we're shorting it. Yep. Oh shoot, I just pushed the wrong button. Oh my god. Now this is where it becomes a little bit annoying. You saw what I did? I pressed the wrong button. Which is alright. But if we get stopped here, we're gonna get stopped in a way too big of a drawdown. Which is cool, which is fine. I don't mind. And we just get stopped. So. Let me take a look real quick. Previous day high. Okay. Something to come back to. Sadly. But it's cool. Coming back to the topic itself, right? Edgar said watching the markets and watching the charts and pushing yourself to sit in front of the charts without allowing yourself to push that button. Without allowing yourself to do this, what I just did here. Because learning doesn't come from you in terms of taking a winner or taking a loser. Learning for you happens when you're able to make a decision on, okay, I'm thinking that the price will invert here and the price will start running lower because this fair value gap, this imbalance doesn't hold the price anymore. If it fails, if it goes above the most recent high, where I just put down my stop loss, I consider this as a failure. I put it in my notes, I review it over the weekend. I go next. I am able to go next because I don't really care about this loss. But you can't allow yourself to get started with taking a loser like this. Because everything you're gonna look at going onwards from here onwards, right, is not gonna be driven by an opportunity to learn. It's gonna be driven by you looking to revenge this, to make it back, to trade again, to look for an opportunity to win, right? You're gonna be driven by the wrong reasons here, right? I don't really mind and I don't really care logging in, what was it, to do $196 in a loss? Yeah, 196. Because I know that I'm gonna be able to sit down and come back to this right after, you know? I don't really mind. It's fine by me. So, keeping that in mind, we're gonna continuously watch this, but allow yourself as much screen time as possible. Not trading time. Not time where you look for opportunities. Not time where you look to open a trade here and there. Win, lose, doesn't matter. But look to spend as much time as possible in front of the charts trying to understand this. Trying to put out a hypothesis that you test, that you journal, and that you try to know for certain whether it works or not. For example, some of you know what is an imbalance or not, right? But let's say what is easier to understand is previous day high, right? What is the previous day high? It's the highest point of the trading day itself. Tuesday at 2:49 p.m. the market booked the highest point of the day, right? What do? I hypothesis. I know that. And every single time I say to my hypothesis that after previous day high is taken, what if I would press a short button here and I would allow the market to run for 10 handles? Hypothesis, would I be profitable then or not? Right? Very simple hypothesis. I don't have to press a button. I don't have to put down money towards this. I don't have to put on risk. I don't have to waste my emotions on this to figure this out. Do I? No, I don't. SMT at the top, just put it to your notes. But having this hypothesis, you can then test it. And the hypothesis is, okay, every time we run through a previous day high, if I have a stop loss of 5 handles, would I be profitable ever? Yeah, you would. If the stop loss is lower, 2.5 handles. No, you wouldn't. Here you go. You have a data point. Do this 100 times. Now you know what you should do because you have a statistical edge now, knowing what the market is going to do. Okay? And I hate myself for saying this, but we're gonna look for another shorting opportunity. So, stay tuned. Another point that Ignas mentioned is zooming out and checking higher time frame. Very, very nice thing today, but this is becoming a little bit advanced because a lot of you won't even need to do that because you shouldn't be even get confused because you're not looking to trade this. You're looking to read this. You're looking to understand this. You're looking to tape read this, right? So, but what does he mean by this? Because this is a very relevant point. He says that once you get confused, just from 1 minute chart that we were in, go towards 1 hour chart and try to find where the market is drawing to. What did I talk about when I started this stream? I said, drawn liquidity, higher. So if I'm confused like I am right here now, right? Putting buy, sell orders, whatever. $196 in a loss. Putting it in front of you, I'm fine with that. We have to realize the fact that the higher time frame is the time frame that we trust, because everything that happens here, drawn liquidity higher, we know that the market is pushing higher. If you even don't know, you just can't trust me saying that. Try to make a stat on that. Every time I say that there's a liquidity draw higher or drawn liquidity lower, put it to your notes. After 100 times you hear me call the market, you're gonna know statistically whether you should trust me or not. I hope you will. I hope the stat will say that 92 times out of 100 Ignas is right. I would very much hope so. If not, what are we doing here, right? But do you hear what I'm saying? Trust the higher time frame. Trust what you see on higher time frame, because that is a lot more important than sometimes the noise that we get on 1 minute chart, for example. Okay? And everything I'm saying here, put it to your notes. You should be journaling right now. You shouldn't be binge watching this. You shouldn't be listening to this as you would be watching a movie on Netflix. ICT always says this. Don't watch me or ICT trade as if you would be watching a Netflix series. Take a paper. Take a pen. I don't have a pen. I should have one. Bad analogy now. And journal. Take notes. Learn from this. And what another point that Ignas mentioned is, which is point 3, sticking and testing just one strategy. This is exactly why in the university itself I'm going towards telling you guys, watch that playlist. Because in that playlist, Michael, which is the mentor of mine, talks only about one and single strategy. That if you nurture it, that if you understand it fully, that if you're able to work with it day in, day out, in 6 months' time, I'm promising you, in 6 months' time, so you're gonna read the market just as good as I am. Using one single strategy. You won't need anything else. Right? Hearing those 6 points, what you have to understand also is that I went through this all. Let me get a sip of water. Stay hydrated, okay? What will definitely help you guys is realizing the fact that I went through this. I worked my ass off doing this while it's being on my own. Well, it's being in a place where I had nobody to talk to and nobody to consult with. I did this. I succeeded in this. Whilst full on doing this in a small apartment in Palanga when my girlfriend was literally studying for her bachelor thesis. It took her 6 months to write it. It took me 6 months to understand how the markets work. But I never had a single person that I could ask a single question when I had one. You realize what I'm saying here? You have me. You have other people in the community that you can ask questions, that you can consult with, that you can literally just ask and say, hey dude, can we jump into a call and talk real quick? Use that. Use us. To the fullest. To the highest extent that you can, right? Dollar index running though. Dollar index running away from that order block. This is amazing, but I can't find a trade yet. This is why I was looking to short. Sorry for this distraction, but this is why I was looking to short ES. Because dollar index is running higher. We need indices to run lower now. We're not getting that, sadly. Thus, I tried to short here. Sadly, it didn't pan out, which is fine. So, what I was saying, use us. I'm literally saying, guys, I'm doing this for free right now. At some point, it won't be free anymore. Use us. And why I'm saying this, because I want to learn too. I want to get to a spot where I teach enough people around me that, one, I can go on a holiday because those people are going to help me trade the balances that I have from my clients, from the investment fund, from the other projects that we're doing right now, and so on and so forth, right? Second, it's because I want to learn a lot about how to teach this to you guys. And seeing you succeed or fail is going to teach me a lot. So maybe one day we can do this full time all together, right? Just like the guys in the office right now, right? We started with them last year. Guess what are we doing right now? We're working together toward next goals. We're looking to trade for other people. We're looking to acquire more balances. We're having fun. We're literally sitting in the same office together. And you have to realize the fact that when I did this 5 years ago, I was on my own. Makes it sad, makes it boring, makes it very difficult. So use us. Huh? I still want this to go lower. I don't know if we will get that opportunity, but we'll see. So this is coming from Domus and Edgar's, right? I literally asked them to tell us what their pain points were, what made them go through this in the most quickest way possible, right? And for those who are just passing by, hello. I'm Ignas. I'm a full-time trader. I do this in front of you every single day here on YouTube, so I hope you enjoyed this. And I'm here to help you out if you need my help. If not, I just hope that you're having fun passing by here and you're having fun just hanging out here. And if you want to talk, please do. If you want to chat, please do. If you want to ask a question, please do. I can tell you whatever. Just ask. I have nothing to hide, you know? But I wrote down 3 points that helped me to get through this in a very quick way. And before that, let's check Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin futures daily chart. This is good. This is good. Did we go below that weekly imbalance? No. So we're still in that weekly imbalance. I'm not touching this until that point. Up until the point that this weekly imbalance is broken. So up until the point that Bitcoin closes below 53,200 on the weekly. So this week has to close below 53,200. If Bitcoin doesn't close below 53,200, I'm not touching it for a short. Okay? Back to the topic. I wrote 3 things that helped me out a lot while it's going through this journey of becoming a trader. Understanding what the markets do, understanding how to navigate this, understanding even how to become profitable in this also, right? One analogy that very much helped me to understand. So, two things. First thing first, just realize the fact that the markets are manipulated. Just simply realize and understand the fact that the markets are being manipulated and they're created to hurt you. And there's an algorithm running it. If you don't believe in that, trust one thing. If that wouldn't be true, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Because every single push of a button that I do in front of you guys here in front of the charts is me trusting the fact that there's an algo running the markets and they are manipulated. If that wouldn't be true, what I'm saying right now, I wouldn't be a profitable trader. I won't explain this anymore, but just trust that. And I explain it to myself like that if I wouldn't be able, if I'm able to trade this, the algo exists. Because every single thought about the market is based on that. If that would be not true, I wouldn't be a profitable trader. Simple as that. Okay? But what helped me to understand how the markets move is a Picasso analogy. Is realizing the fact that there's a painter doing this. A painter is painting the market. It goes higher. It goes lower. It goes to pick up a little bit of paint. It has to come back to paint the bad spots, right? And this is what the market does. It leaves imbalances. You see how everything here is very much balanced? This is clean. This is a good paint job. This is a good paint job. Iffy. Yeah, iffy, right? But these places are on point. Like, this is a good paint job. If you brushed on 5 times with a paint, enough paint, right? You're good. You're good here. Here, you have to come back to it. This is what the market does. Market leaves imbalances. We call it imbalances, right? In trading world, let's say, we call it imbalances. And otherwise, we can just call it places where the market ran through and never came back. Or we can use the Picasso analogy where Picasso painted, went high enough, so he had to come back to repaint it. Or he had to pick up a little bit of paint down there, so he had to repaint it again. This right here is the place where he had to go down to pick up some paint. He painted on it, came down to pick up some paint. What does the market has to do when the painter picks up some paint? The market has to come back to fill that imbalance. Imbalance, in other words, we call it fair value gaps, usually. There's a lot of ways of calling it. Volume imbalances, new week opening gaps, liquidity voids, shitloads of names. First thing you have to learn is it's an imbalance in market. Look at this. Here market is efficient. Both buyers and sellers are happy. Who's happy here now? Only buyers. So the market has to come back. Look at this. The market has to fill this to be balanced, because market is a zero-sum game. The market has to come back here if it wants to run higher, right? Understanding this is the best thing you can understand about the market. Knowing this, you know 50% more than an average Joe that read every single book about the trading. Okay? Painter, imbalances, coming back to them. 3 things. Painting, making an imbalance, coming back to that. Put it to your notes, because in other words, that can be called in a very different terminology, and that is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This is what I talk constantly in the Discord when I do my analysis, where the market has to accumulate where it's efficient, the market has to manipulate and run through with being inefficient, then it has to distribute to be efficient again. Distribution is the phase that we always want to trade. We're not thinking about trading just yet when we're learning this skill set. But at some point, we're going to start talking about how to trade this, right? We're looking to trade only distribution. We're looking to trade only when Picasso picked up the paint itself and decided to come back to repaint it. We're trading only when Picasso picks up the paint and decides to come back to repaint it. Accumulation when market is efficient. Manipulation when we go to pick up some paint. Distribution when Picasso comes back to repaint the spots that he left open. Okay? Point number 2 that I wanted to make is point number 2 that helped me to understand the markets incredibly well. If you have, let's say, a balance of $10,000 right now, and if you trade for 1% gains per day for a year, you're gonna be a millionaire. Let that sink in. If you're starting today with a balance of 1 million and you trade that balance for a year, looking to make 1% a day, you're gonna be a millionaire in a year. Let that sink. Now, since we allowed it to sing, what do I mean by this? I'm trying to say that you don't have to push. You don't have to make the whole world's money in 2 trading days. You don't have to catch the whole daily move when you sit in front of the chart. You don't have to catch every single opportunity that the market offers you to participate in. You can skip a trading day if you want to. Because it doesn't fucking matter, because the market spins 5 days a week. And there's always opportunities to participate in it. Make it slow. Make it reasonable. Don't have goals to make 10K in the first trading month. Have a goal to make 1% a day. You can't fucking imagine that 99 people out of 100 can't even make 1% a day on consistent basis. Make 1% a day to begin with for a year, and you're gonna be better than 99% of the traders. Okay? Realize that. And the third point that I had on this is the fact that journaling helps. It helps bunches, it helps shitloads to journal. I'm putting it in very simply. Journal. Make your life easy. Okay? And that is it from me right now. Hope you enjoyed this. Now let's focus on the charts, because we're gathered here to trade, not to fool around like we are right now, right? I like this inversion, 2 minutes. If this doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. Fine by me. But I pushed the button here, okay? So we're looking for the market to start running lower here. Rapid, not rapid, I don't know. But what am I doing here? I'm just trusting my model. SMT at the top into an inversion is a place where I enter a trade. This works for me about 65% of the time. If I lose 6 trades like this in a row, I don't care. I'm gonna take the 7th, the 8th, the 15th, the 20th. Okay, 15th trade is gonna be tough because it's gonna be very hard on me already emotionally. But I'm gonna still take it because I know that this works 60% of the time. For a fact, because I have around 6,000 trades that I took. It's a given, it's a stat. Yes, I'm just pushing the button. If this fails on me, it fails. I don't care. Okay? I'm watching this because I want the dollar to continue going higher. Like, this is bound to go higher. Take a look at this. Order block holding in the price. Market pushing. Like, I want to see it move lower from here, but I think we won't get it, so we're gonna close the position very soon because Nasdaq looks bullish. 2 minutes chart. Okay, so we're gonna have to work with 2 minutes. Yeah. So we're putting this out as a 2 minutes inversion. What else are we doing? We're putting this out as a 2 minutes inversion, which is cool. And are we gonna have to take a second loser in a way? In a row. Gonna be annoying. Fuck me. Decisions. We're gonna have to take that loser, aren't we? Hurts. Hurts. You know why it hurts? Because it's a second loss in a row now. $100 away from my, how to call it? $100 away from my daily allowance, let's say. I can lose $100 now and I'm stopping for the rest of the day. So Tiger, we started this live stream, you saying that we've been revenge trading lately, right? We aren't. We're sticking to the rules, okay? This is gonna be hurting us if it goes lower from here, but I can't overdo this. Like, I can't risk more than I'm allowed to, you know? Very, very simple. And yes, I'm checking my phone a little bit. Sorry. I am. 5 minutes. 4, 3, 2, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Was talking about a company a while ago that rejecting you because they thought you were eventually. That is true, man, and I'm happy to share the name. Orion Digital. Orion Securities. There was a company that I met a few months ago where we were talking about me maybe providing them with analysis, me maybe giving them some feedback, me maybe trading for them, right? And the discussion went where it always goes. with people who understand trading, it goes to a very simple spot every single time. Show us the data, we're going to evaluate, and we're going to let you know. Every single conversation I have about what I do ends like this. So I send in the data, get no answer 1 week, I get no answer 2nd week, 3rd week I follow up, and I get an answer saying that, listen, you revenge trade too much, so we can't work with you. How the fuck do you see my data where I sit in front of the charts every single day for 4 hours opening 2 positions a day, and you call it revenge trading? So food for thought, but I think they just gave me a bullshit answer, which is sad. But it's their own choice. They're missing out. They're missing out because we did 20% last month. You know? It makes me feel good, man, when I say it out loud. It makes me feel good. Beep it is and the 20% proof to that. Yet that's the thing. So they saw around 45% returns every single year in the data for the last 5 years. They didn't like that because I'm revenge trading. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I like the equal lows at the bottom, so I'm still waiting for a shorting opportunity. You can call me silly, maybe I'm making a mistake also, which both can be true. Both can be true, but I'm looking for a shorting opportunity still. I hope you enjoyed my rant, though. Because every single time I talk, I kind of go into a lot of directions, you know? Sorry about that, but I just love sharing, man. I just love sharing. Oh, yeah. Hope you don't mind. Bum, bum, bum. So, can we go short here? Dude, like, I would love that. I would love going short from here. But I'm not. I'm waiting for a better opportunity. This week, what can I say? But I'm playing a stats game here, guys. I'm literally playing a stats game where I can't risk more than $250 per position because then it doesn't add up. Simply. Sucks, but it is true. Good. So, I just got a question which I want to talk about. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I love when people send me questions, man. I love when people send me questions because when people send me questions, I can talk about it. So, Question sounds in a very simple manner. How do you find buy and sell stops? How do you find buy and sell stops? So, every single time I sit in front of the market, I ask myself two questions. Who is happy right now? First question is very simple. Who is happy right now? Everybody who waited this out, which the market didn't move here. Can you agree with me? I think you will, right? The market didn't move much here. Everybody who waited this out and press a buy button and is running the market now together is happy, aren't they? Everybody who did this is happy. So this is where I want the market to go, towards people that are happy, towards people who put their stop loss here, 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 because when the market runs higher, they start putting their stop losses lower. But when the market makes a turn, they would get out from the trade, right? I'm just watching this closely because I'm gonna be looking to enter a trade in 10 minutes from now, right? So one way of looking for possible sell stops and buy stops, for liquidity in other terms, right? Other possibility to look for liquidity is how, when you see things that shouldn't be in the market, which are equal lows like this, equal lows like this, equal lows like this. Everybody who reads books about trading thinks that here is support. Everybody that reads books about the market thinks that here market was very strong, so it failed to go through it. What Algorithmic did here is it accumulated orders. So everybody who's long now, they pushed their stop loss towards 5314.5. Where's the liquidity resting now? Liquidity resting here. Places in the market that look like they're man-made. This is not right. This up here, bam, bam. When the market moves, that is flowy, like this, bam, bam. Yes. This right here, where you would literally look at this and you would say, oh, this is a level where the market found support. This is what you would think. Definitely, I would think that 5 years ago also. This is where the draw on liquidity is, because this is where everybody places their orders now. This is where the market's gonna go to. Watch that today. This is what I'm watching right now. This is why I tried to go short twice already today, because I'm watching this level, 5317. This is where I want the market to go to. I like the price going lower from here. I love that. We're just gonna have to find a possibility to enter this now. All right. Everything I just showed you about how to find liquidity is dedicated to a person that just joined Discord. So this is what I mean by saying we're gonna play this as a university. You ask questions, you get answers. This is gonna be very, very good for you guys. Incredibly good. I want to see that 15 minutes break. I want to see this 15 minutes get broken to the downside. Imbalance, right? We all agree that this is an imbalance. Let's start there. Do we? Huh? The market was running. Smooth. Picasso is doing a good job here. Picasso is doing good. Bam! What is that? Why is this remaining open? We're filling it right now, you see? Once. Twice. Yeah? What I want to see now is for this as a power of 3 concept to be manipulation to the upside, to make a turn, and then allow us to go short. For that to happen, next 5 minutes, I want the market to close below this 15 minutes imbalance. If that happens, we go short. For a third time today, which annoys me bunches, but is what it is. It is what it is. Like, look at this. Like, this would have been a perfect trade, man. So, and then I'm gonna make fun out of myself now. It's two incredibly and very different things to call the market and to trade the market. Calling the market is freaking easy. I call the market 5 times out of 6 every single day we sit down here. Like, I'm literally saying calling the market is easy. Knowing where the market will go is easy. I can teach you in 2 months. Trading it. Good luck with that. I'm literally good luck with that. But I can help you with that. We can get through it together. So let's see. I want to see that 15 minutes inversion to allow the market to run lower. I would love to see that. This pushing the market lower. This pushing the market lower. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So we have what? We have 4 minutes, 3 minutes to go. Bearish, which is good. We are bearish. And Q is looking a lot weak. Gonna find a position on Q. What are we thinking? What are that resting above, below, above, below? Here, what do we have? We want this to go lower. 10 handles. We're gonna have to see. But we have a few more minutes to go. Okay? Few more minutes to go. This is looking good. This is looking good. Is looking good. Now, all we're gonna have to do is find a fucking possibility to trade this. Eight four forty holding in price for value. 8440. This one, yeah, a little bit, yeah. True. I think we're going in, guns blazing, from this 1 minute inversion, and then we're gonna look to add into this. So I'm kind of doing this 1 minute early, 30 seconds early, with the hope that we're gonna invert, right? If we don't invert, I just get out and say, okay, fine by me. But we invert this, I'm just leaving this with my eyes closed. And fuck me. Why is it has to be so annoying, huh? 4 seconds lower, here we go. Sticked. Stayed in, man. Take a look, 15 minutes, yeah, it stayed in. So now the question is, guys, do we trust this 1 minute inversion? Or do we trust on paper this 15 minutes holding in the price, which is... Which one do you like more? Again, 15 minutes. ES hasn't inverted. 5 minutes. Nothing to work with. So if we start going above this, so very simple, because I entered too early, I'm paying for my mistake. 9:35. If we go above it, I'm closing this. Right? But do you see how I set up rules for myself immediately once I get into a position? Right away. The draft rules comes in. So if we start closing above it, I'm out. I have no interest. Okay? Because holding this for 15 minutes just to get consolidated in, I'd rather take this off, take a loser, enter again after 15 minutes. I'd rather do that than stick to this, you know? So we're waiting for 5 handles to punch in, right? 5 handles right here. Oh, we're getting killed. Too bad, man. Too bad. Sad stuff. This is us done for today, man. This is me closing in the charts. This is me logging out. So we're gonna do that. This is me taking negative 600 away from the market and putting myself logged out. Good. And putting myself into a position where I'm only 1,000 up now. We were Monday we were 1.6k up. Now we're 1k up only. But it is what it is. Like, you can't do much about it. Can't do much about it. So for a review, I'm gonna review this. I don't mind. For a review, We took 3 losses today. We know where the market is going. We know what we want to see the market doing, right? Sounds very simple, but it is truth, right? We know what we're looking for. Well, we can't get it. So what we were looking for is for the market to crash today. A little bit, not too much, but we accumulated a lot of sell stops here. So we wanted to see the market going lower, right down there, right? So we tried it once here. SMT into an inversion, got killed. We tried twice. We were right. Got killed by 1 tick. We tried thrice. And I know why this one didn't work. I know for certain, I know for a fact, because this 15 minutes fair value wasn't inverted. I was too early. Just, fuck me, I'm stupid, you know? But I gotta pay for my mistakes, you know? But, this price, so is this garbage? Did ES invert this 15 minutes? No, NQ did. Why did I press sell on ES instead of selling NQ? Very simple question, huh? Why? You see? And I just pushed the record button so I can rewatch this myself. Why? You know? I shouldn't have put myself in a position where I am at right now. Right? Right. But I did. And now I'm paying for it, which is fine. Fine by me. But with that in mind, guys, I'm gonna be very honest. I'm gonna finish off the stream. I'm gonna go do something good, something nice, something fun, which is continuously put stuff into a lot of boxes because we're moving soon, you know? So because we're moving out soon, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna focus on that. I very much appreciate every single one of you passing by. Tomorrow we're doing it live on Discord. So see you in Discord. We're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow on Discord, guys. See you tomorrow.